Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames. In this video, we're gonna talk about Diddy's partner, Diageo. Diageo is asking a judge to block Diddy from new ads, right? And what they're saying is that Diddy at this point is toxic because of the lawsuits that has been filed against him. Now, if you guys remember, I've been talking about this for like, maybe over a year or more as it relates to Diddy and his partner, Diageo. Diageo is a company that distributes Ciroc, the brand name that is attached to Diddy, Ciroc. And there's another one, I believe that one is called DeLeon, right? Now, Diddy has basically lifted this company up as it relates to their numbers. When he initially partnered with them, they were moving like 2,000 cases of liquor annually. And when Diddy partnered with them, he took that figure from 2,000 to over 1 million, right? So he basically helped to form the foundation of this company. But as you all know, everyone has been doing tequila for the past, can we say, 10 years? We have Bethany Frankel with a skinny girl. We have Kendall Jenner most recently, and there are quite a other few. So what Diddy claimed initially, before we got to this point, Diddy basically took Diageo to court a couple months ago. He said that they were basically lowballing him. They were not promoting his liquor brand in the high-end areas. They were just doing it in the urban areas. He was citing racism against them. And when that lawsuit was filed, Diageo had asked the judge to toss the lawsuit out. They were saying that Diddy's claims, were false, not true, and really didn't hold much substance. Bethany Frankel also reacted to that, and she said the same thing. However, the judge did not toss out the case because based on Diddy's arguing and, numbers, because at the end of the day, whether we may like Diddy or not, numbers do speaks when it comes to business, marketing, and where there's a track record, that track record actually proved that Diddy may have a point. And as such, the judge did not toss out the case. So, what Diageo is doing now, they are using these lawsuits against Diddy to their advantage. Initially, Diddy was like, okay, you're not doing enough marketing as it relates to the DeLeon tequila brand. So now you guys need to bump that up. You guys need to pump at least $15 million into marketing. That's the budget that I want for DeLeon tequila, right? Now, for many people, they may look at it and say $15 million, that's a lot of money. It's not. $15 million for a tequila brand like DeLeon, that's just pocket change, right? And remember, when it comes to marketing, there's going to be nightclub involved, TV ad commercials, bumper stickers, billboards, and the list goes on. So Diddy was asking, for $15 million to promote his brand in court. So now that these lawsuits have been filed against him, Diageo is moving in to use this to their advantage to say Diddy is toxic, right? Because he has 3 lawsuits filed against him, and they are sexual lawsuits. Now, this is at the time that Diageo basically responded to the judge. It has since then been four, but at the time that Diageo basically gave a reply in this legal suit, they're saying to the judge, it is time for you to, you know, what Diageo saying, right? They're saying that Diddy has become so toxic with these lawsuits against him, it would be unfair for a judge to grant his request for control over an incoming $15 million marketing budget for De Leon tequila, right? That's according to the court documents. And Rolling Stones is saying that, as per their report, they're saying that in a new letter to the court obtained by them, Diageo says Combs' plan to plaster his face on new ads for premium spirits would be devastating. So you can see where Diageo is using this to their advantage to pull back their marketing. Now, guys, you can understand why Diddy is about to fight back, go after everyone possible, because here comes his partner saying, look here, judge, we cannot go ahead with this $15 million marketing budget that he's asking for, because we cannot have his face out there, because already his face and name is toxic. They're saying that the disturbing allegations, this is what Diageo is telling the judge. This is actually what they put together, now sending to the judge. They're saying the disturbing allegations against Mr. Combs set forth in these lawsuits underscore that any De Leon campaign featuring Mr. Combs would compound and amplify the harm that he has already caused De Leon. Diageo lawyers wrote to Justice Joel M. Cohen on New York County Supreme Court in the letter dated December 1st. So you guys can see that they submitted this letter December 1st. They are paying close attention to everything that is being reported. And each time a content creator does a video, it makes him look more toxic. Every time the media does another report, it doesn't matter what that report is saying once it is not anything positive. Because remember, we have to say that Diddy is innocent, because the reality is no legal system has found him guilty. And Diageo is well aware of that. So they cannot use any other term beside toxic, because while they cannot take sides publicly, they have to say it is toxic, because it's not anything positive or progressive. It is unpleasant, and it's demeaning to his reputation, and they cannot say these accusers are truthful. They cannot take sides, right? They can't say these accusers are truthful, and these accusers, they believe them. They have to say it is toxic. And, in saving the face of the brand, even if they believe Diddy is innocent, they can't come out and say Diddy is innocent and we believe he's innocent. They have to keep that to themselves, because if they should come out and say, you know what, our partner is innocent, they know that companies are going to start pulling away from them. And you might be saying, what companies would want to pull away from an alcohol brand? Remember, nightclubs. With nightclubs, you have restaurants. These are all companies, and many clubs are subsidiary of a lot of companies. Remember, chain of restaurants being involved. So as such, they have to be tactful with their words, their terminology, and how they approach this. They want, you know, to block Diddy, that's their aim, but at the same time, they have to do so from a business perspective. They cannot do so based on any personal feelings, whether it may be to the alleged victim or to their partner, Diddy. So, as such, what they're saying to the judge, Justice Joel M. Cohen, is that they're saying, you know what is going on with Diddy? It is so toxic that we're asking you to block this $15 million budget that he's requesting for marketing, because here are three allegations against his name, and his face is not the most ideal to be out there at this point for marketing. And Diddy knows this. Diddy knows that he's not the most ideal person, and there is a particular way in which he can fire back at this claim, because the reality is he is a smart guy and he's not new to this business. So he's going to know how to fire back at this allegation, or this claim, sorry, that because Diageo is not putting in an allegation, it's a claim. They're not alleging anything. They are pointing out, they are highlighting, they are saying, they are insisting, right? So Diddy is going to know how to fire back, because if he sits there, and he's not going to just sit there and not do anything, he's going to fire back at them. But it may take some time for us to know, from what angle he is approaching this and how he will be responding to it. Now, they're saying that the new letter identified Combs, three accusers by name, and comes after Diageo filed a similar letter on November 17th. The prior letter focused on R&B singer Cassie and her blockbuster November 16th lawsuit. So guys, you see, Diageo, you can actually tell that they were basically staying ready. Like, they were thinking of ways, means, and options to already block this man, because he has filed a lawsuit against them. He is calling them racist. He's accusing them of lowballing him. And they wanted that case to be tossed out, and the judge was like, no. Based on what Mr. Combs has put forward, he seems to have a few points, right? So Diageo already wasn't liking that. So the moment that a long, standing girlfriend, who is now an ex, came out with such strong allegations, they took that like hell and they ran with it, because what formed the foundation for them to do so is to know that Cassie wasn't, a one-night stand, a girlfriend for 1 year. She was there for a couple of years. And while the lawsuit was a civil matter that was handled based on how civil lawsuits are handled, Diageo, like hell, they don't give a rat's ass about anything. They're using it to their advantage. So they had already filed one motion. Like, Cassie filed her lawsuit on the 16th. Diageo sent their letter on the 17th. They were like, listen, I don't know how it's a big corporation. Their lawyers are on standby. That's why they have pro bono, right? But listen, that was hella quick. It was hella quick, right? So just imagine Cassie filing that lawsuit on the 17th, and then you have your partner over there lurking in the bushes, and then the 17th, your business partner said to the judge, hold on, Your Honor, here's the lawsuit, and this is a blockbuster lawsuit where this young lady, who is the ex, claims that Combs raped her, beat her, forced her to have sex with other men while he watched, right? So they're saying, no, 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 we can't do this, right? So Diageo is moving hard, they're moving fast, and they're using all of this to their advantage. And they're not easing up. Like, they're just tackling this from every angle that they can. And this is the part that I believe, you know, could be affecting Diddy, because this is his baby. This is his baby. And already to know that the company was treating him in such a manner, because let's keep it real. Whether it's Diddy or not, these large corporations, they have been doing this to a lot of, their business partners. It doesn't matter their race, color, class, or creed. They do this a lot. But we see it more often when it comes to black people. So, like hell, Diddy is definitely going to fight back, but only time will tell how much success he has in this. I cannot wait to see how this particular case turns out, knowing the allegations that are against him and knowing that Diageo had initially, long before these cases, wanted to basically, kept Diddy at a very low marketing level. So, yeah, that's basically it, guys. Let me know your thoughts. And remember to give this video a big thumbs up, share if you care. And I'll check in with you guys later, honey. Bye.